Hey, it's Alan, and a couple things I want to talk about. One, electrical footage, all that gone. Just poof. I'm going to talk about the rookie mistakes you can make in doing winterization, and taking the stress and fear from down here to right about here where I'm at right now, and I'll tell you why. A couple cool things. I got some camera harnesses. I got these Black Friday deal. They're like $8. It don't look like it's gonna fit my big ass, but it does. And then I got one that goes on the head, and I'm actually using the phone mount. I'm using the phone mount right now on the tripod because it has the female end of this, which is the same as the tripod that I put my GoPro on. So it works a lot better than my other phone tripod. So it would probably just be my backup tripod for now, but this one, I like this one. So yeah, footage. I did a voiceover, because that was my plan. Me and my dad, we were just talking about everything. We were talking about what we were doing and how we were doing it, but there's also just 2.5 hours of us talking, and you know, I had to cut that down. You would have missed stuff. So when I cut it down, I just decided I was going to do a voiceover. I lost all the original audio first, which was okay. And I went to save, I saved it. I know I did. And I lost everything for that. It took me like 3-4 hours to do. I lost it. Then I tried again. Same thing. So, electrical footage, gone. Don't care about it anymore. I can show you what it's like later, if that's okay. Stay tuned for that. Did some winterization. Got everything pumped out, like all the water filtered with coolant. It's the first year having an onboard filtration system. My fish house never had one. You just blow the thing out, call her good, send some coolant in there, or antifreeze. Yeah, so I never unscrewed the filter housing on the filtration system in the basement of my fifth wheel, which holds about just under a half gallon of water. There's a good chance I filled my plumbing with water and coolant. Well, antifreeze. I keep saying coolant, but antifreeze. Which is okay if you don't necessarily live in the climates we do. And we live in climates where just the other day it was -1. Well, where I was, up north in Duluth, it was -1. So that sucks. I mean, coolant is still rated for -45, but you've already diluted it by adding water. So we get to find out at the end of February how that has going to affect us, or how is it going to affect us in this. Is it something insurance gets involved in? Like, hey, all of our fucking lines blew. It was my fault. Do I pay somebody to fix the shit? But I'll probably be bringing you guys with today. I got to go do some things, and two of them is retrieving a package from a craft store I got sent because missed the pickup or missed the delivery, so they got shipped to a craft place. Another is going to the camper to find out what we have destroyed, if that filter housing is full of water. If I'm lucky, I just don't remember if I did it or not. I'm lucky. I unscrewed that and just, it's slipped my mind that I ever did that. I'll be, hell yeah, you know. I got a couple things to grab out of there, and we got to grab the present for Jen that's at Michael's. And yeah, I'll probably take you guys along and maybe film some other stuff. Day in the life of me. Currently I sit at home, watch that YouTube, wait for a call to go plow, be a Mr. Mom pretty much. Cook, clean. Just got out the shower, you know. Try to give me that Sam Elliott hair, bruh. So yeah, we'll go along for a ride today. Alright, still going. Got about 18 miles till E. Let's see. I usually like to roll around 100 degrees on the first startup. I had to go and find this key fob. This company here, Honest, or yeah, I think that's how they pronounce it. This key fob's pretty cool. It is for my fifth wheel. The key comes out. Where are we at here? Sorry. The key comes out and slides back in like that. Damn it. So, but their lock just randomly quit working. Let me zoom out. There we go. But their lock just randomly quit working. It's got two buttons, on, off, or unlock and lock down here. They light up red and green. But the lock quit working. These keys, all these keys are for, when I bought my camper, I had like 3 sets. This is this RV lock right here. It's pretty cool. If you can get this one, it's kind of got the round, it's like a crescent shape RV lock. This one I like. This is on my fish house. Comes with 2 key fobs. This is pretty nice. This is the key fob for my hydraulics on my fish house to go up and down. I don't crank mine. And then this is my key fob for my generator. Hold that baby, push that baby 2 times, the Jenny will start. So that's just a thing of key fobs that I needed to get. So we're almost at 100 degrees. The windshield's about defrosted all the way. Can't even show you the back of my truck. The back of my truck's still got like tools and solar panel and power station and stuff in here that I need to like put in a tow and then take upstairs. I just haven't done that yet. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've never wore one of these in a seatbelt before. I really don't wear my seatbelt anyways. Oh, that ain't too bad. Wonder if I could get this to come up now. Oh, I thought I just broke my shit. But no, it like comes off, like slides off. Try to bring you guys up more like POV type of drive. It's like right there. I don't have any of those fancy car mount things yet. I got one and it just faces me in the back seat. But like I said, you don't want to see my back seat right now because she mad dirty, fuh. Oh look, there's my boss calling me to probably go plow. Alright, yeah, my fucking boss called me and told me I am training somebody new plowing. So I'll drop that a little bit. You guys can see the road. I'm like almost out of fuel. I get 11.5 miles to the gallon and I'm at 14 miles to Lee. So there's a fuel stop right up here. Yeah, that was a phone call to probably go work tonight and tomorrow. We're looking at anywhere from 1 inch to 3,000 inches of snow, according to the Minnesota forecast. It'll be a for sure guaranteed 6 inches of snow, and then we won't get any, and then a light flurry or dusting, and then you get 8 inches dropped on top of you. So it was just him telling me to be prepared to train a new idiot. Got my diesel gloves. I think these ones, yeah, these are my old ones. I was looking for these. I ended up buying a new pair this weekend. Those I use for ice fishing, diesel, if the pumps are clean. Look at this jackwagon passing on the shoulder. I'm also doing a little bit of a regen right now. I can smell my death. Maybe that's why the guy wanted to get around me so bad. Dude, that stinks. Where is there a diesel pump? Right here. It's not a big nozzle. She wanna go, Fun fact, last year I drove over top of a car with this truck. Oop. Oh, that's right. All right. For you Chevy owners, this is what Ford gives you right here. this is convenient. I can go to truck stops and fuel up right out the pump. It is pretty cheap too. It's cheaper at the pump than it is in the jugs. It is handy to keep those jugs on though. We're just gonna see if this is any chunky. No, this ain't chunky. Yeah, $3.65 a gallon for diesel. It's almost gonna be like almost $80. It's actually almost gonna be $90 because I just hit 12 gallons. I got a 24-gallon tank. Yeah, it just popped right now, so we'll just let it simmer down a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty good. $70. It's probably gonna take about 75. I'm tired of it popping out on me. It's like right around $80. Oh yeah. Receipt? No, because you're gonna make me go inside and get it from the cashier. Oh, fucking dumb. Is it like hitting a certain button down here? I bet it is. There we go. Yeah. This is that POV that like you see on like a cop's body camera. This, yeah. I'm giving all the POV for you guys. We are going to be going to the RV dealership where I bought my fifth wheel from. And looking at my camper at first, and then probably going to go look and see. There's a Solitude that is sitting over there. That we kind of want to look at. But we don't know if it's the same one because its price dropped pretty good. And we're afraid that like, if it is the one we're thinking of, somebody like all they did was smoke cigarettes in there. And yeah, questionable stain in the bedroom floor. So we just want to make sure that it's not that one. You know what I'm saying? It looks like somebody, certain culture, could not drive correctly. That's one of the things you gotta watch out for out here is mayhem, because it's everywhere out here. Actually, that looks like my buddy Alex right there in that first white semi. Nope, not him. Oh no, there's a moped on the back of that thing. But yeah, we're gonna go to this craft store and grab this package. All right, looks like we're gonna make this. Oh wait, this dude doing a U-turn with a trailer? Oh no, he's just slowing down. Everybody's doing U-turns right here. Some gun, man. Some gun, man. What is that called? Seven Brew? Never heard of them. You ever hear of Folgers? We're going to do some fancy turning. I don't really have a truck that pulls in and out of this. Well, pulls in to this Best Buy. Especially if somebody comes out. I'm kind of skewed. I didn't even think how loud that was for you guys. Oh my God, this might all be worthless footage. But maybe not, because I'm talking to the camera that's right in front of my face. I can't even flip this bad mamma jamma around and let you see. Lady in a brand new Dodge Ram pickup looking mighty nice. Doesn't have the Cummins logo on it though. Come on, give me the greenetta before somebody pulls out of this Best Buy and then I get skewed. Probably won't drag you guys into the craft store with me because I'm just going in there to grab a package. I don't need you knowing my address and my date of birth. And I don't think nobody does. Now we're going to park between these two cars that have no idea where the parking lines are. Heck yeah, boys. We're going to go in this craft store and grab this package from my lovely girlfriend. That was pretty dope. I didn't even have to show ID or anything, because I'll just show you why. apparently I don't look like a guy that's going in there to shop for crafts and art supplies. So she just took my word for that. I was the guy who called in reference to an Amazon package about an hour ago. And I said, you are correct. So that works out great for me. That's less time wasted. Now we're gonna drive down the road about 10 minutes. And I'm a true Minnesotan, and I'll tell you why. I was able to park perfectly in a parking spot without being able to see the lines. Because when I was walking out to my truck, I could just see the very tips of them, of the parking spots. And, they were indeed yellow lines, and I was parked right in the middle of them. So, yeah, I'm literally the best. So, there's the package. Knocking over. I should just go and drop it off at her work, and she can open it up at work, even though it's for home use. I have some stuff that I probably will be putting in here to hang a phone from my windshield. Oh, a little slushy back there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, though. It might be closer to, wintertime. I also have a giant magnet that I got from work. That lady almost hit me. That Kia Soul. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I thought she was just going to turn into Barnes & Noble here. You know, you pull out of one turn lane and into the other over here. No, this lady just straight up almost ran into the side of me. Oh, this person's a Lyft and an Uber driver. Sheesh. But, I totally forgot what I was talking about. I just want to get there and find out the damage has been done. I was telling Jen last night, I was like, well, in the springtime, we're going to find out. We're going to have 100,000 sprinklers going off in the camper once we hook up power or water down in Missouri or whatnot. Tank valves are fucking frozen shut, probably, or frozen solid and busted. I'm gonna have to dig the underbelly off and look at all that and figure out what's going on, and that's gonna suck. I wish this guy would move. Get out of my way. I'm feeling like Subways today. Well, I'm also feeling like that Jimmy Jones, man. Ooh, another accident right there. This guy's not paying attention. It's not hard to pay attention while you drive. Like a month ago, no, probably longer than that. It was like probably October or September. I was pulling my fish house back to my buddy's place where I store it, and I just happened to be looking out the passenger mirror to figure out if I had an escape route in case of traffic coming to a dead halt in front of me. And not even a second later, I said, oh shit. And there was stop traffic in front of me, and we're cruising. My fish house is about 7,000 pounds. and I hit the brakes, and it just wanted to push my truck straight. Luckily, I had that spot to my right there that avoided the whole accident. But yeah, that could have been bad. And it was just because I took my eyes off the road in front of me for like a split second. Just enough time to check the mirror to see if I had an escape route, and that escape route turned into damn near a death trap. So I almost got skewed. Could be like that guy and have to get in from the inside of his truck because the door handle's completely missing. Squad car. Can't see me recording, and it's hands-free device, baby. Wham, bam, bam, bam. So yeah, I'm crapping my pants a little bit because the water filtration system, not remembering to unscrew that. So if there is any ice in there and nothing's blown out, I'm probably going to try to undo that and just deal with the water that leaks down to the linoleum after it thaws. I don't really care about that, but we've had a couple days here where it was, I was just up in Duluth. It was -2 or -5, I think it was, when we were driving. So, and around here has been, 0, and 5, and 10. Today's, it's already gone colder since we left the apartment. It's 13 now. It was 16. This is all scary. I'm nervous as crap to go there and look. The person's just gonna run the red light. No, it turned green. What's up, bro? 6-7 gang. I got the platinum edition though, bro. Platinum edition's nice. If I had an 8-foot box on this beast, I could have gotten a lot cheaper fifth wheel than what I had to get. But if I had an 8-foot box and it was still I could still use a slider plate, even though it's not needed because your box is longer, therefore your fifth wheel plate is further back away from the cab. Your trailer's not going to meet your cab, because that's all my fifth wheel does, is it prevents that nose cap on the fifth wheel from swinging over and taking out my back window and busting up my cab. But I think if I still had an 8-foot, or if I had an 8-foot box and I could still use the slider plate on there, absolutely. Because why put yourself in a predicament where that nose cap could still easily affect your truck. There's been some times, especially when I go into the woods, I might be looking for a couple spots, but all of a sudden, I get to the end of those spots, I get to the end of the lineup, and I'm like, oh, I really like the one way up there. Well, I got to turn around, and it gets pretty tight and hairy where I go camping at, and so it's having the ability to really spin the tires around on dirt is one thing. That's what I like doing, and I'm okay doing that. But at no point should your tires ever be rolling backwards while you're turning around going forwards. I mean, we did that shit in semis all the time, and that's semis. Still probably not good on them tires, but probably not good on them tires. I gotta go home and start the dishwasher too. Come on, man. You're holding up the line. Oh shit! See, not paying attention right there. Now I'm stuck here. All right, Collins brothers, you want to go? Let's go. Want to come with me? No? Okay. I couldn't see the driver. Wonder if that was my buddy Dino. Oh, what do we have over here? Stuff all lit up. People looking for a new truck. Now you guys can see that, but I went to go around Mr. Box Truck here. As soon as I went on the other side of him, there was a stop tow truck and a semi, and that person just lost something green off their vehicle. They were stopped at a stoplight. We were coming out of it. I just want to go. I want to get to. Oh, damn. Diesel's $3.27 over here. I just paid $3.65. Are you kidding me? Ah, damn. I got skewed. They're putting in a Pakistani restaurant up here. It's called Indian American Restaurant or something like that. Yeah, no, probably not going to attend. I was at this really good place down in. I got stranded down by Tyler, Texas. Truck broke down, and I was way down there. And I went to this place, and they were selling Philly cheesesteaks. It's no big deal, right? Then I remember, dude, this culture doesn't eat cow. So what the hell did I eat? It came down to it. I probably ate goat or veal, whatever it was. One of those two. Same thing. One's just young and the other one's old. So, I'm pretty sure that's what I ate. And I was so hungry that I ate 2 of these Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I was a trucker back then. I was 300 and some pounds. And I was so excited. And then it didn't dawn on me until after I hit the road that I'm like, wait a minute. They don't eat like roast beef or steak. So what the hell did I just eat? You know? What the hell did I just eat? Here we are at the RV dealer. This person left their slides out, which is weird. And it's a Solitude. Where's my super rig at? I think I'm on the wrong aisle. Like people storing fish houses here, man. Luckily, I come here all the time. I know there's no medians. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know where I'm at. Big old Brinkley right here. Gen Y hitch. What is that? $39.50 or something like that. Sheesh. Yep. And then next to all these awesome vehicles, and you'll see it, is my Still Muddy machine. From the trip to Montana, because it froze. We didn't get a chance to take it out and get it washed or none of that. So, sucky. I think that's legit for my fish house. That might be for my fish house. I need, oh, they're right here. Uh-oh. He sounds frozen. Ha ha ha! We're in luck, baby. I'm pretty sure we are in luck. I'm not even gonna lock. Holy cow. That is cold. That is cold. All right, well, she's locked up. Can't see out of my glasses. But, oh, somebody's extension or light core is laying in the snow. Not good. Not good. So, I'm going to see if I can't find that Solitude quick. There is a North Point here. I wouldn't mind having either. But it's a heavy son of a gun. I mean, it's this one right in front. I don't know if you guys can see that. Next to this reflection and influence, it's 50 G's. But she's a triaxle, which means you usually pull them things with a dually. I mean, you don't have to, but it's better that way. But it's got a motorcycle. It's meant for hauling motorcycles. So it would be perfect for hauling the 2 bicycles that we have. But the guy who owned it had dumped it over. Dumped a motorcycle over inside there. Yeah, I think this is the Solitude that was smoked in. I recognize that fifth wheel, that pin box. And if that's the case, it's in pretty rough shape, stench wise, and yeah. Probably not worth it unless they're gonna take the time to actually clean it up and take care of it that way. Somebody's getting a brand new Solitude today, though. I see it out on the shop floor, like where you go and do your walkthrough, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's good news that the filter was empty. That means I did it correctly. The only thing I seen water in that was frozen solid, which I'm not worried about because it's just a garden hose, like a piece of garden hose attachment, was the filler for the city water connection, which goes straight up. It goes straight up, like it comes in. So it'd be like a U, basically, almost like a P-trap shape. That was the only thing I seen an issue with, would have been that. And if that's the only thing that breaks, it was like 6 inches to 8 inches of white drinking water hose. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Because I'm about to have 70 feet that's unused because I got a 50-foot drinking hose that's heated. And I'm looking at getting the Evo Flex 2 or Flex Evo hose from Camco, which is going to be pretty legit. But I know I said I was going to go get some Subways, but I got Subways at home. But because it's just right up here. I really wouldn't mind a Jimmy John's, but oh, there's a burnt down semi back there. But yeah, so I mean that's the day in the life of me, man. Appreciate you guys watching my videos, if you even watch them. Some of you guys probably just subscribe because, I mean, shit, you're my friend, which, I mean, it helps too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos. And like I said in the beginning, I'm upset that the electrical footage didn't work, and that's what my truck does if I don't put my seatbelt on. She's afraid that I'm going to fly through the windshield. But I'm really upset that crap didn't work out right. And, I mean, there is another time to film and stuff like that. But with me stepping outside right now and how it is, I feel like we're going to be building some ice. You know, a couple of my buddies I've already seen out ice fishing, and so we're making ice out here, up here, out here, wherever you're from, over here. But yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks.